You didn't tell me on my thing. What?
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball and Charlotte. So Atlanta will get the first possession. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Jimmy Butler is out there with Griffin. Then it's Conley. Then it's Ellis. And it's Vucevic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Ellis can't get it to go.
Sure. What the D was doing there, clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Screen by Jefferson. Batum wide open. He fires. No good with the triple. And so it's Atlanta with it. Outside Butler. There's the pass to Vucevic. Taken away by Williams. It's 2-on-1. Here's Batum. Finished off the break. Batum's got his team on the board to start the game for Charlotte.
Good make to get things underway.
Yeah, and always a relief, I think, to get those first points out of the way and actually get that first sweat and that first...
Putting on a show for these people.
I cannot believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Are you kidding me?
I'll tell you what, Mama always said, if you got it, flaunt it.
Let it fly. Let it fly.
Mama said that, huh? That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action. Down low. From 11 feet away, Jefferson's shot is off.
That's an unusual, surprising miss for him. Typically, he's good on those inside.
Ellis, the pass to Vucevic. The feed to Conley. Fires for three. That's good. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Outside, Walker. Jefferson, a screen on Conley. And Walker kicks to Jefferson. And he overshot that one, missing.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm.
Passes to Griffin. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Griffin's got his second bucket of the game to go.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense if he's got the A game rolling tonight.
Williams kicks to Walker. To the wing right side. And Jefferson wide open. He shoots. Great touch on the 16-footer.
Boy, just an excellent assist. Nice work from Kemba Walker.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Griffin dishes to Ellis. Three-pointer. Offensive rebound. Tries again. Williams with the block. Out of bounds. Atlanta will take possession.
You know, that's hard to explain that play. I mean, I guess he thought he had more room than he did.
Atlanta leading by 3. Outside Conley. Outside Griffin. Picked by Vucevic. On the wing, Ellis, defended by Batum. Shot clock at 5. From the wing, got a piece of it, and he recovers it. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Charlotte making a switch here. Zeller's checked in.
Cody Zeller.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Walker the pass to Kid Gilchrist. Jefferson a screen on Butler. And it's Kid Gilchrist penetrating. Look at that. It's not possible what we just caught. Is that possible?
Not probable, but it is possible, partner. It is possible.
And think about it, guys. That's
smokes.
one of the few guys in the entire league who can pull off something like that.
Ellis kicks to Vucevic. No one near Conley as he lets it go. Knocks down the 3 ball. Conley's got his second bucket of the night.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Jefferson dishes to Kid Gilchrist, and stolen by Butler. Oh, and here comes Conley all alone. Count the bucket. Conley's got 8.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
Walker the pass to Kid Gilchrist. Jefferson a screen on Butler. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Kid Gilchrist. No good. And Atlanta will come the other way. Ellis against Batum. Here's Griffin. Yes, and it's Ellis picking up the assist. And that's now 6 points for Blake Griffin.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
So Charlotte calls timeout. They're first.
Yeah, you can see they've gave up a lot of points here in this run, and he just wants to break the momentum before this thing gets out of hand.
And, you know, that's a huge part of a coach's job, making sure you keep your guys in the best position possible at all times. So I like this timeout.
Here's what Charlotte's going with right now. Kaminsky is checked in for Jefferson. Lamb comes in for Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. And it's Jeremy Lin in for Kemba Walker. It's a pick by Love. Irving kicks to Love. Pass to Thompson. Puts up a 3. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. Charlotte trails by 6. Batum dishes to Lin. .30 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Dishes it to Zeller. Shot from 12. No good off the front iron. Here's Atlanta now. They're on a 14-6 run. Again, the miss by Thompson.
That's what I don't get.
Now here's Lamb. Tight defense on him. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul. There's 10 seconds left in the first quarter. Lin kicks to Lamb. Yes! And a nice assist from Lin. Lamb's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Thompson for 3.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team. Ladies and gentlemen, dance
And off
team.
we go. A close game now starting the second quarter. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
They've been a well-oiled machine offensively thus far.
They've kept the ball moving, Greg, and their opponents chasing after it. That's how they've piled up all the points.
Jeremy Lin is out there with Jeremy Lamb. Then there's Batum. Then it's Williams. And it's Kaminsky in at the 5 spot. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. Atlanta leading by 3. Irving with the ball. And Batum picks him up defensively. Love the pass to Irving. The dish to Drummond. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
You know, even though he missed that three-point shot, I think the defense has to do a better job of challenging the shot.
Yeah, as a coach, you can really ill afford to have those types of opportunities presented against your defense.
Charlotte shooting their first free throws of the game.
At the line.
And the first one at the line is good. Charlotte making some changes. Al Jefferson's checked in for Kaminsky. Michael Kidd-Gilchrist comes in for Lamb. And Walker subbed in for Jeremy Lin.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Outside, Wall. Batum against Ellis. Banked in off the glass. And Atlanta leads by 3.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
Here's Atlanta now. Shot on the wing. Not enough on that one as it misses. And so here's Charlotte. Inside. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Wall dishes to Griffin. Outside Butler. Picked by Griffin. Butler kicks to Griffin. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. And it's 8 points for Blake Griffin.
How about the screen that frees him up, though, for the jumper?
Pass to Jefferson. Williams a screen. Jefferson attacking. He got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
And Atlanta calls their first time out of the game.
And I think taking a time here to talk things over is a smart idea.
One of the things you want to do is make sure everybody is clearly on the same page with the game plan. And sometimes you need a timeout to make sure that's the case.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Wall. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. And here's Batum. Outside Kidd-Gilchrist. From about 16, Atlanta with the rebound. Griffin's got 3 rebounds now in this one. He kicks it to Wall. Back to Griffin. Picked by Vucevic. Butler against Kidd-Gilchrist. Clock at 4. Near the three-point line, it's Ellis, and he comes off the screen to bury the jump shot. And Atlanta leads by 2.
Monte Ellis getting it done. Wow.
3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Wall against Walker. Vucevic with the rebound.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you can see the frustration on his face.
Wall passes to Ellis. Picked by Vucevic. Shoots from the elbow. Ellis can't get it to go.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, you know, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Batum for 3. Vucevic with the rebound. Vucevic has got his 3rd rebound tonight. Butler kicks to Wall. It's Vucevic, top of the key. That's good. Vucevic has got his first 2 points of the night.
You know what? Sometimes something good can come out of a bad possession.
Timeout call.
Charlotte calls timeout. Some changes for Charlotte. Spencer Hawes is checked in for Jefferson. Cody Zeller comes in for Williams. And it's Jeremy Lin in for Nicholas Batum. There's the pick. There's Walker with the three. Beal pulls it in. Atlanta leading by 4. Conley with it, and it's Lynn picking him up. Beal against Lynn. Stolen by Walker. 1:33 left now here in the second. Outside, Kid Gilchrist. Picked by Zeller. And Kid Gilchrist kicks to Zeller. Jimmy Butler with the rebound.
That would have been lucky had it fallen. Poor shot selection.
Yeah, look at the coach's face and the expression. It says all over it. Are you kidding me?
He dishes it to Haywood. The fader. And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That is his first foul of the game. Lamb is checked in for Charlotte. Charlotte trails by 4. 54 seconds left to play in the first half. Outside, Kid Gilchrist. Kicks to Lamb. 5 to shoot. From deep three-point range, and they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Kaminsky, he's checked in for Spencer Hawes. Kevin Love's checked in for Atlanta. Klay Thompson comes in for Bradley Beal. Outside, Butler. He feeds it to Love. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Clearly, they've been the aggressors thus far when it comes to attacking the interior in this first half.
Charlotte trailing. Lynn with it. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Zeller, a screen on Conley. Lynn, that's a two-pointer. No good on that last second attempt there. And we finished one half of basketball. Atlanta leads by 7. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
And we welcome you back to start the quarter. Players had a chance to get hydrated with Gatorade. And there's certain to be some great basketball ahead for us. You look at Michael Conley, what a contribution.
And he just went off in those first 2 quarters, guys. He's capable of doing that on a consistent basis as well. So we might see some changes from a defensive standpoint as they try to disrupt his rhythm in the second half.
You know, guys, I think you've got to make some sort of change. I mean, they can't let him continue to torch him up like he has been.
And on the floor for Dwayne Casey starting the second half. They've got Jimmy Butler, Vucevic is out there with Griffin. Then it's Conley, and it's Ellis in at the 2 spot. Butler on the wing. He's covered by Kid Gilchrist. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. For Atlanta, they have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. And the first one drops.
At the line for 2.
And so Butler nails both of them. Charlotte trails by 9. And Walker kicks to Jefferson. Jefferson setting the pick for Batum. Back to Jefferson. Up top, Walker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Steps back and fires. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Outside Conley. Top of the key, Griffin. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet. And that's now 10 points for Blake Griffin.
You know what? They just are in a funk right now offensively. A good time to maybe come up with a play to get them a good look.
Well, most coaches, we usually have a go-to speech or tactic that they can use when they need it most. So we'll see if that's the case here.
Walker dishes to Williams. Outside Kid Gilchrist. Back to Williams. Here's Batum. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Batum's got his second basket of the night.
And he decides to go old school with the finger roll.
Atlanta calls timeout.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, Team Dancers.
Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Batum against Ellis. Feeds to Conley. The shot misses. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. Outside, Walker. Butler with the steal. It's Ellis on the wing. He's guarded by Williams. Butler in the corner. Griffin a screen on Kid Gilchrist. Butler against Kid Gilchrist.
Yeah.
Griffin passes to Conley. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
And Walker kicks to Batum. The pass to Williams. The feed to Walker. It's stolen by Vucevic. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Conley's running. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration and alertness, a turnover, and an easy bucket the other way in transition.
And really, a few more of those, and this game could be over.
Walker with it, and Griffin picks him up defensively. The 19-foot shot counted, and the Atlanta lead has been cut to just 9 on the basket from Kemba Walker. And here's Atlanta. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Walker dishes to Jefferson. Outside Kid Gilchrist. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Kid Gilchrist has got his second bucket.
And how about the move he made there to come up and get himself clear in the lane for the deuce?
And that one's good. 6 points for Monte Ellis.
And he could be the guy to put this game out of reach.
It's Kid Gilchrist on the wing. Back to Walker. Jefferson, a screen on Conley. Walker goes in, and it's blocked by Conley.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Now Walker. Screen by Jefferson. From the top of the key. Again, the miss by Walker.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense.
Griffin, no one around him. And Atlanta again with the bucket.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
Charlotte calls timeout. Blake Griffin really making a difference here.
He just continues to light them up. They're going to have to find a way to make him work harder for his points.
So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Kaminsky, he's checked in for Jefferson. Cody Zeller comes in for Williams. Lamb, he's checked in for Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. And it's Jeremy Lin in for Walker.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
There's a minute left to play here in the third. Now here's Irving. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Down low, Drummond, and he comes off the screen and slams it through.
I tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we'd probably have a 45-minute delay here if he shattered the backboard.
No good from Lamb. Atlanta leading by 15. Thompson from long range. That is good.
Well, the first thought from the D there was to protect the rim, so good idea to take the 3 in transition.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And it's Kevin Love with the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul.
.11 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Zeller, a screen on Irving. Batum with the 3. Got it off in time, but it's no good.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. Cody Zeller out there with Kaminsky. There's Jeremy Lamb. Then there's Batum. And it's Lin in at the 1 spot. So that's the lineup for Charlotte.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Walker the pass to Lin. Kaminsky kicks to Walker. And it's Kaminsky at the elbow. Atlanta with the rebound. Here's Irving. Thompson outside. Rebounded by Kaminsky.
I like his tenacity getting to the basket there, even though the dunk rattled out. 99 times out of 100, you'll get the dunk or the foul.
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we could see right there why he does.
Drummond a screen. Butler from outside. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
Well, they're fortunate. The defense was taking a big chance, leaving him that wide open behind the arc.
Batum with the ball. Butler covering. Left side, Lin. Fires the 3. That's good. Lin's got 5 points in the quarter.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot the D can afford to give him.
Atlanta calls timeout.
You know, I think he just wants to tinker with the game plan a little bit, and I think that's a wise timeout.
And part of it, too, Greg, was he saw some things going on out there that he didn't care for.
Catching up on the changes for Charlotte. Al Jefferson, he's checked in for Kaminsky. Williams comes in for Zeller. And Michael Kidd-Gilchrist subbed in for Jeremy Lin.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Williams has a screen for Kid Gilchrist. Here's Jefferson, and Griffin sends it back. Pass to Ellis. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Over to the left wing. Another miss by Griffin. Charlotte trails by 16. Here's Kid Gilchrist. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 6 rebounds in the game.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Jefferson. Vucevic with the block. From deep. Charlotte no good that time either. Atlanta leading by 19. A good look from Conley. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Jefferson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. To the middle. Here's Williams. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Walker's got 4 assists in the game.
That's really told the story today, guys. I mean, throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and then finish.
More active and more physical down low. That's what's really been the difference thus far.
And he gets it to go.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
Greg, no question about it. They found a nice rhythm from deep.
Charlotte calls timeout.
And they've gotten good looks, you know, so that's one reason they're frustrated. Maybe he can come up with something to get them an easy one, maybe get to the line.
Yeah, you know, that may be the answer for them. But you know what else, Greg? Ultimately, I think because they're getting good shots, they'll make a better percentage of them going forward. Guys, that time he went for the fancy finish for us there, man. That was sweet.
Batum against Ellis. Conley into the lane. The wide open look here for Vucevic. That one off the back iron and out. Charlotte trails by 18. Walker with it. Conley picks him up. Williams a screen on Conley. Walker dishes to Williams. It's a nice pass in here by Charlotte. 5 on the clock. From the arc. And the foul on Al Jefferson. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Atlanta leading by 18. And here is Conley. Griffin kicks to Vucevic. Walker against Conley. Back to Vucevic. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Really just continuing to increase the lead. This one should be easy for the rest of the way.
Yeah, and you know, Greg, at this late stage, a lead like that, it has a team really feeling quite good about itself, and deservedly so. Unfortunately, that's been the result for him over and over, guys. He just cannot find the bottom of the basket.
Ellis kicks to Griffin from 20 feet out. Yes, and it's Ellis picking up the assist. Ellis has got 4 assists in the game.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Atlanta.
You're right, Steve. It was a standout performance across the board. They were just
will make those corner shots.
It seemed toying with them.
Yeah, like watching a cat play with a mouse, Kevin. Quite honestly, they were able to do more or less, whatever they wanted to do.
A good win, and a lot went into it, but I just like the showing for Vucevic. And the way he rebounded, he surely was a spark for the team as he was securing everything that came off the iron.
Conley against Walker. Vucevic up top. No good. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. Batum attacking. Second chance shot, and Kid Gilchrist lays it in.
Where's the box out? Some easy second chance opportunities there.
Those kinds of mistakes drive me crazy and will absolutely derail a team's chance to win.
Pass to Griffin. And again, it's Atlanta.
Well, there you go. I mean, if they're going to keep giving up open jumpers, they're going to keep getting burned.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Walker's shot is off.
Dang it. Oh, I see
And
Griffin open.
Vucevic kicks to Butler.
Oh, Will Butler.
And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Trying to play Griffin.
Well, if it wasn't out of reach, it is now, thanks to that last little spurt.
And why put the brakes on now? I just say keep on letting it fly.
Outside, Lynn. And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching as we present our Jordan Player of the Game, Blake Griffin.
This is where it's going to get difficult. Jose! Girl, get out.
Welcome, everyone, to a great Sunday night with the NBA here on 2K Sports. We'll see Atlanta taking on Denver. Tip-off goes to Denver. All right, let's set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. On the court for Atlanta, Griffin is out there with Jimmy Butler. Then it's Ellis, then it's Conley, and it's Vucevic in at the center. Griffin with the steal. Here's Conley. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Conley's got the first basket of the game for Atlanta.
No hesitation at all right there. Just right up against a much bigger defender.
Man, and I love that fearlessness, that aggressive attitude. Boy, I love watching guys play with that kind of abandon and freedom, Greg. It's a beautiful thing, man.
Fareed. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Come on now, young fella. Watch out. You might bring that whole basket down on top of it.
I didn't think he was ever going to let go of the rim.
I tell you what, though, you might as well enjoy the moment. Make it last just a little longer.
Now here's Butler. Picked by Vucevic. Shot clock at 6. Butler attacking. Denver grabs the miss. And here's Gallinari. Feeds it to Moutier. Screen by Fareed. Moutier kicks to Foy. Now the pass to Gallinari. Fires from the wing. And he overshot that one, missing.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Ellis outside. Vucevic setting the pick for Ellis. The wide open look here for Vucevic. A picture-perfect screen play, and the jumper's good.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
And it's Gallinari missing.
Just tentative in the paint, lacking a little bit of confidence, allowed the defender to recover and contest that shot.
Foy with it, working on Ellis. Nice shot by Foy.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Now here's Ellis. Outside Griffin. Screen by Ellis. Griffin passes to Butler. Lets it fly from 18. And Vucevic with the basket on the assist by Butler. Vucevic has got his second bucket tonight. Now here is Gallinari. To the inside. Here's Fareed. That misses off the backboard.
Yeah, but you have to love that tough interior defense.
And, Greg, that's exactly what he gives you. I mean, he's constantly making his presence felt around the rim.
Now here's Conley. Butler kicks to Conley. Shoots the three, and he gets it to go. Conley's got 5.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
Denver trails by 5. To the paint, here's Chandler, and Griffin sends it back. The shot by Butler, nobody around. That's in there. Conley with the assist.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Now, here is Gallinari. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. To the middle, here's Fareed. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
They are really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside early.
And watch, Clark, how the game plays out, because this is going to open things up on the perimeter.
Here is Conley. He's got 5. And the dunk by Fareed.
That is such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
And it's one thing to get the steal, but to so alertly turn it into a transition opportunity, even better.
And Atlanta calls their first time out of the game.
Yeah, maybe a change of the game plan right now, looking at some different sets because of the matchups.
Yeah, I agree with you, because they're looking to tweak things to maybe get those matchups working in their favor.
Here's what Denver's going with right now. Norkic checked in for Kenneth Fareed. Hickson comes in for Gallinari. Martin's checked in for Randy Foy. And Jameer Nelson is subbed in for Moutier.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Irving kicks to Love. Shoots it up. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. 1:07 left here in the first quarter. Nelson dishes to Hickson. He feeds it to Barton. Pass to Norkic. Denver passing it around. Chandler against Gay. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
And, Greg, those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
They get it back. Thompson outside. Launches a 3. And it's Thompson again missing. Barton passes to Chandler. Dishes it to Hickson. Screen by Nurkic. Nelson against Thompson. Nelson kicks to Chandler. Chance there to take the lead. Missing. Thompson for 3. Again the miss by Thompson. One-on-one here. Barton dishes to Chandler. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Chandler's got his second bucket of the night. And still a close game.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
Well, up to this point, a closely contested game as we start the second quarter. And when you consider how Denver is doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
I just like the way they're getting out in the open floor, taking advantage of all those fast break chances here early on.
I agree with you, Greg. I mean, they can run, and they've done a good job filling the lanes in transition.
On the court for Atlanta, they've got Jimmy Butler. Bradley Beal is out there with Wall. Then there's Griffin, and it's Vucevic in at the 5 spot. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Butler.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
Denver in the lead. Foy, the pass to Gallinari. Beal pulls it in. Outside Butler. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Butler's got the first basket of the second quarter for Atlanta. Moutier kicks to Fareed. Knocked loose. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Atlanta.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
Denver trails by 3. Moutier dishes to Gallinari. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. From the line, No good off the front iron.
You love the closeout on that possession.
Excellent defense, active, and he made it a very tough shot for him.
Outside, Wall. Misses the three. And here's Denver. And here comes the break. That's good, and the Atlanta lead is cut down to 1 on the bucket from Foy.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And the shot falls short this time.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Moutier with the ball. Fareed goes in. Great D that time from Vucevic.
And although he doesn't quite get the block, he does get the missed field goal attempt because of his ability to alter the shot.
Well, almost as effective as a block. I mean, made him completely change his release point, and I think that caused the miss.
Timeout.
And Denver decides to take their first time out here. Ellis, he's checked in for Bradley Beal. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Screen by Fareed. Foy, the pass to Fareed. Atlanta with the rebound. Vucevic has got his 3rd rebound tonight. Here's Wall. Looking for his first basket still in this one. The 9-foot shot. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
You know, that's a case there, Kevin, of him making a pass to a spot, and then he let his teammate run right into it. Well executed.
He dishes it to Griffin. And that one, no good to start him off on the night. Moutier kicks to Fareed. The dish to Foy. Shoots. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. It's Ellis on the wing, covered by Foy. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. A different look for Denver. Norkic checked in for Kenneth Fareed. Hickson comes in for Laverne. And Wilson Chandler subbed in for Gallinari. And then for Atlanta, Drummond's checked in for Vucevic. And Mike Conley subbed in for John Wall. Now here's Chandler.
How did I just go through his
Shot
body?
no good.
Boy, he blew the easy 2 by profiling. Trying to look good. That's a bad decision and poor execution.
Now Moutier puts up a 3. And the rebound goes to Griffin. Griffin's got 3 rebounds now in this one. 3-pointer, Butler, that drops.
It's like he will
and
make
it comes off an assist from Griffin.
From the corner.
8 points for Jimmy Butler. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right. Now here's Moutier, covered by Conley. Shot from free throw range. Hickson with the bucket.
I like the recognition of the mismatch. They're immediately making the defense pay.
Now here's Ellis, covered by Foy. Griffin a screen on Chandler. Outside for Griffin. Lets it go with a 3. The rebound by Foy. So it's Denver now, trailing by 2. Pass to Nurkic. No good. That would have tied it.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
Good on the shot.
It's got to be nice for them to know that game in and game out, his offense is going to be there for him.
Now, here is Foy. He's guarded by Ellis. There's 42 seconds left in the first half. Moody with the basket.
Nice piece of work there. Get yourself a little space and pull the trigger.
And here is Conley. 5 points in the game. Griffin, no one around him. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. Griffin's got his first bucket of the night. And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, that's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he was on the money, that's no doubt. And Clark, fast break points aside, they've had a tough time offensively.
Yeah, the half-court offense, that attack has really been pedestrian, even lackluster, if you will.
Yeah, trust is what they're missing, guys. You've got to keep moving the ball and shoot with confidence. Ultimately, things will happen well when you play together. And he's been the catalyst all game long. Love how he's distributing the basketball.
No doubt about it, Greg. I mean, when the offense runs through him, it's really smooth.
Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far.
What a performance. Just look at the game for Butler. 10 points, and he's done a little bit of work behind the arc. He's got a pair of three-pointers.
And you know what? The defenders have that in the back of their minds now. They'll be on him a little tighter.
They've got Foy, Wilson Chandler out there with Kenneth Faried. Then there's Gallinari, and it's Moutier in at the point guard. That's the group on the floor for Denver.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And Foy kicks to Moutier. There's the feed to Foy. Faried, a screen on Ellis. 6 on the shot clock. Foy dishes to Faried. Rebound, Atlanta. Griffin's got 4 rebounds in this game. Outside Conley. Griffin sets the screen for Butler. Passes to Griffin. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got his 5th assist in this one.
Yeah, starting the second half nicely there. Love those easy lay-ins to get things going.
Now here's Moutier. Kicks it to Chandler. And Griffin sends it back. 90 seconds now into the second half. On the wing, Ellis. He kicks it to Vucevic. Back to Ellis. Out to the wing. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession.
A temporary lapse of focus from him on that turnover. It's embarrassing, but on occasion it does happen.
A different look for Denver. Laverne, he's checked in for Chandler. Will Barton comes in for Andy Ford. And Jameer Nelson is subbed in for Moutier. And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Love checked in for Griffin. Gay comes in for Jimmy Butler. Thompson, he's checked in for Monte Ellis. And Irving subbed in for Mike Conley. Now here's Irving. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Love with the screen on Nelson. Love with the screen for Irving. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. And he's got his first chance at the line here. Denver trails by 6. Nelson outside. Faried, a screen on Irving. Nelson, the pass to Faried. Vucevic with the block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Faried. Atlanta leading by 6. Outside Irving. Feeds to Gay. To the middle. Denver grabs the miss.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
And again, Denver no good.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Love outside. No good on the triple. Love's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Nelson with it. Guarded now by Irving. Nelson kicks to Laverne. Gallinari in the corner. Offensive rebound. Fareed on the money with the open jumper. Fareed's got 10.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
Now, here is Irving. Love outside. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
Denver trails by 6.
Timeout.
Denver calls timeout.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
A different look for Denver. Here's of Nurkic. He's checked in for Reed. And it's Hickson in for Laverne. Hickson sets the screen for Gallinari. Hickson a screen. 6 to shoot. Releases. And another miss by Denver.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Irving drives in. That's tipped. Ball's knocked loose. Lays it up and banks it in. Irving's got 5 points now this quarter.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Inside. Count it, and the Atlanta lead has been cut down to 6 points. That one good from Hickson. 1:15 left in the third. Now here's Beal. D right on him. Drummond a screen. Now here's Beal, and there's the pass to Haywood. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. Haywood's got his first points of the game.
Those defenders look like they're out of gas. I mean, they're getting pushed around on the low block.
Yeah, but they better rally soon because they've given up 3 straight buckets in the paint. And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And, guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
A different look for Denver. Wilson Chandler's checked in for Gallinari. Foy comes in for Will Barton, and it's Moutier in for Nelson. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Butler dishes to Drummond. Back to Butler. 17 seconds left to play in the third. 5 to shoot. Griffin. The second chance effort, and the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
Just lazy defense on the glass there.
Well, nobody boxed out. Nobody put a body on anybody else. Things like that not only drive the coach crazy, that stuff gets under my skin.
Just a really solid display there of rebounding. They've done it really all game.
Dominating on the glass, Greg. I mean, a huge advantage for them in that particular category.
Hello and thanks for joining us, folks. The fourth quarter of play should begin momentarily. Here's Moutier. On the court for Atlanta, they've got Vucevic. Jimmy Butler is out there with Griffin. Then it's Ellis, and it's Conley in at the 1. Now here's Nurkic, and he gets the bucket. Foy's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for Denver. The drive by Ellis. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 5 assists tonight.
And an open path to the hoop there. Easy bucket. We've seen that far too many times today.
Moutier passes to Fareed. That's good. Atlanta leading by 8. Conley with it. Outside Griffin. Picked by Vucevic. It's Ellis on the wing. Covered by Foy. And oh, here we go. Foy's got it. The fast break chance. He feeds it to Moutier. And that one's good.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
And it's Conley penetrating. And Vucevic kicks to Ellis. Back to Vucevic. Stolen by Fareed. Now here's Moutier. Covered by Conley. Nurkic dishes to Foy. Pass to Fareed. And he goes in for the dunk.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
That was a good time to call the timeout to try to settle everybody down and get back into their offensive rhythm. They've been coughing up the rock an awful lot.
Atlanta calls timeout. And with the fourth quarter push coming up here, the coach going over the game plan and these players rehydrating themselves with Gatorade, recharging their bodies, refocusing their minds, and getting that strategy down to close out the game. Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Yes, guys, I was able to hear Dwayne Casey coaching his team during that break. He said we are this close to finishing them off, but the job is not done yet, and I don't want to see any let-up out there. We'll see how well his point got across, guys.
To the left wing. Dishes it to Foy. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. The dish to Moutier. Lets the 3 fly, and the shot is good.
And they have gotten themselves back into this game just in the nick of time. If that run had come any later, it would have been Katie bar the door.
But, Greg, they can't relax yet. I mean, they've still got plenty of work to do here.
And here is Ellis following Emmanuel Moutier's 3. Three-pointer, Butler, and he gets the bucket. And Atlanta leads by 4.
And how about that for a response?
Well, it sounded as though, or at least it looked as though it sounded like, we'll give you a 3, and then we'll take it right back.
Now, here's Moutier. Six on the shot clock. Here's Fareed. Vucevic with the rebound. Vucevic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Ellis the pass to Vucevic. He dishes it to Irving. Griffin inside. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Now it's a 6-point Atlanta lead. Denver calls timeout.
Yeah, I think he just sees some things that can be improved and wants to get everybody back on the same page.
And usually that, to me, is a good use of the timeout. I mean, if there's something that he's noticed that can give his team a lift, I think he's got to try to take advantage of that.
Now, here's Moutier. Great D that time from Vucevic.
Oh, excellent interior D to force the miss.
His defensive ability is a big factor. I mean, there's no denying that.
Now, here's Moutier. Jimmy Butler unable to get his last shot to go. And Fareed throws it down.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
Yeah, I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
Just an amazing game for Fareed. He has 17 points and 1 steal as well. It's been a really complete performance for him today.
And Clark, he's made a huge impact at both ends of the floor.
Now here's Ellis. Vucevic setting the pick for Ellis to the paint. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
My goodness, he sure can get off the ground.
One of the best in the business for sure. You're
I
right.
tell you what, he is an imposing finisher around the rim. He makes it look a little too easy.
Denver calls timeout. They're down by 5. We've got 1:48 left in the game. Here's Moutier. And Griffin sends it back.
That's surprising, considering I was already in
Ellis kicks to Butler. And the shot is good. Butler's got 5 points now in the quarter. And look at how the hustle game has been going for Atlanta.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
There's a minute 34 left in the fourth quarter. Now here's Moutier. Defense right on him. Makes it off the glass.
That's a brain freeze right there from the entire defense. Now is not the time to lose your focus.
Gallinari with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Moutier's got it. And Butler sends it back. And Irving with a clear path to the hoop. And he gets it to go.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Like this,
yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out. Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
Griffin a screen on Gallinari. Irving dishes to Griffin. Griffin sets the screen for Irving. Just 5 to shoot. And it comes off the front of the rim. And here's Denver. 7-point differential. Gallinari with it. Picked up by Ellis. Gallinari against Butler. Fareed. Yes!
The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah. He is so smooth. Even on a power finish like that.
And really, that's what makes him unique. That combination of power and polish.
No.
And so they foul intentionally.
I thought that was going to count as backcourt violation.
Gets the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 7-point game.
Those foul shots put them that much more in the driver's seat.
Denver calls timeout. They're losing by 7. 24 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Moutier with the ball. Guarded now by Irving. 11 feet away. It falls! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5. Here's Atlanta. It's stolen by Moutier. Gallinari, no luck. Some solid defense from Butler. And that's an intentional foul.
Why? It's like 12 seconds left. They're not losing.
He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game. Gallinari wide open, nails the tray. And now they foul and stop the clock.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
Both teams will make substitutions. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
And that's curtains for him. Some really good work at the charity stripe to close this one out.
Nelson. And so it's Atlanta with the W. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as...
What point guard should I use as my starter this game? You hear me? What point guard should I use this time? Do you think? 'Cause I mean, I have them, and I have Rose. He's like a reserve. I'll go back and do that stuff later. Yeah, Jim Butler can stay on him. Yeah, that's a good even matchup.
Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game.
Ready to go?
Facing Milwaukee. Tip-off goes to Milwaukee. We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. On the court for Atlanta, Griffin is out there with Vucevic.
Oh, no, who can
Then
shoot
it's
threes on that
Conley.
team?
Then there's Ellis. And it's Butler in at the 3.
Why
Now
is
here's
he so
Carter
tall
Williams.
compared to my guy?
Clock at 6. Nice shot from 10 feet out. Carter Williams has got the first basket of the game for Milwaukee.
And those are the first points of the game.
Nice hoop to get the scoring started there.
Carter Williams against Conley. Near the three-point line, it's Ellis. Misses off the right iron.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You've got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
Yeah, strong move to the basket there. Nice power to get that up and in.
Outside Griffin. Vucevic a screen on Parker. The shot by Butler, nobody around. A three-pointer is right on target. Butler's got his first 3 points of the game. Carter Williams. Middleton with a screen for Monroe. Great D that time from Vucevic.
And that's the way you want to defend. Nice job there.
Always important to have that good interior defense. It is so hard to contain him. He just seems to get it done however. Whatever he has to do.
Here's Middleton after the made shot from Monte Ellis. Back to Middleton. Soft touch off the glass.
You know what? That's what you like to see. A perfect pass leading him right into the shot. Didn't even have to break stride.
Outside Conley. Picked by Vucevic. Conley dishes to Griffin. Shoots off the screen. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense.
Milwaukee shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
At the line.
And he makes the first.
Giannis Antetokounmpo. At the line for two.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Atlanta with the ball. Trailing by 2. Ellis, that's good.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense if he's got the A game rolling tonight.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Parker passes to Middleton. He feeds it to Monroe. Shoots from 12. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Well, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
And it's Butler missing.
The clear look at the hoop. He doesn't miss many of those.
They get a hand on it. Butler with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. Griffin can't get it to go in.
You know, the alley-oop is a great play when it works, but boy, when it doesn't.
Yeah, it can make you look silly. It embarrasses you. And we had a little silliness right there for sure.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Atlanta making a switch here. Thompson's checked in, and so he makes both from the line.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Outside Conley. Pick by Vucevic. There's the pick. Free throw line jump shot. Conley's shot is off. Milwaukee in the lead. And Middleton kicks to Carter Williams. Antetokounmpo with the ball. Picked up by Thompson. Antetokounmpo dishes to Monroe. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Well, that's a very low percentage shot. Not good basketball at all. One he probably should have passed on.
Conley kicks to Butler. Three-pointer, and that is good. Butler's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Atlanta.
A good open look, and he splashes home the three.
There's the pass to Middleton. Monroe outside. And Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Henson checked in for Jabari Parker. Mayo comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Vasquez, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And Jared Bayless subbed in for Michael Carter-Williams. Andre Drummond's checked in for Atlanta. Kyrie Irving comes in for Michael Conley.
Just cannot find the rhythm. Still yet to hit a shot this quarter. Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
And Bayless kicks to Mayo. Dishes to Monroe. 1:19 left here in the opening quarter. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that.
You know, getting that first make is key after 4 misses to start, guys. I mean, hopefully he can build on that.
And on the way from Irving for 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
Greg, that's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Here is Bayless. Monroe right side. Cannot hit. Good D by Drummond.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Butler kicks to Thompson. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Thompson's got 5 points so far. And so it's Milwaukee now. 7-point differential. Henson, a screen on Thompson. Now here's Vasquez. He's covered by Thompson. Vasquez kicks to Henson. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Grown man's power flush with the long hang on the rim at the end of it.
Clark, that could be a catalyst for him.
I think you're right.
And we've seen those kinds of plays get them fired up in the past.
Outside Irving. Stolen by Henson. Fast break, Milwaukee. And he finishes the break with a lay-in.
What a nice play. Stole it away and took it coast to coast.
And a good game so far as we conclude the first quarter.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
And the second quarter getting underway. No team gaining an edge so far. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Atlanta?
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunities. They're really keeping it up-tempo so far.
We've got John Henson. Jabari Parker is out there with Mayo. Then it's Jared Bayless. And it's Vasquez in at the 2. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Outside Mayo. They set the pick. There's the dish to Parker. The rebound by Kevin Love.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
From outside the arc, They grab their own miss. And it's Vucevic missing. Milwaukee trails by 5. Mayo, the pass to Vasquez. Henson against Vucevic. And it's going to be a 3-second call. A different look from Milwaukee. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Mayo. Chris Middleton comes in for Vasquez. And Michael Carter-Williams subbed in for Jared Bayless. Now here's Wall. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Beal. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Beal's got the lead up to 7 now for Atlanta. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. And Middleton kicks to Henson. Here's Parker. And the rejection by Love. Beal dishes to Gay. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Now, here's Parker. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
Here it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, just getting the ball into the post has to be option number 1 for them right now.
Here's Wall. Kicks it to Beal. 3-pointer. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Milwaukee trails by 7. Pass to Carter-Williams. And here is Parker. 6 on the shot clock. Second shot opportunity. And there's the nice layup by Henson. Henson's got 6.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop.
Now here's Wall. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Goes up on the wing. And again, it's Atlanta.
And really, Wall is a master at knocking shots down like that.
Here's Carter-Williams. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Here's Antetokounmpo. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game. So it's Atlanta now. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. Picked by Vucevic. Wall attacking. Beal gets a wide open look. Beal can't get that one to fall.
And even though he missed that, you have to take those shots when you get the opportunity.
Exactly. They don't come much better or easier than that.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Count that one.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pretty clear. It's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
Here's Wall. There's 1:40 left in the first half of the game. They get the rebound. Vucevic. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Monroe's checked in for John Henson. Mayo comes in for Jabari Parker. Vasquez, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And Jared Bayless subbed in for Carter-Williams. And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Griffin's checked in for Love. Jimmy Butler comes in for Rudy Gay. Ellis, he's checked in for Beal. And it's Kyrie Irving in for John Wall. Here's the screen. Here's Vasquez. It's Mayo on the wing. Here's Monroe. Griffin grabs the board.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Milwaukee trails by 6. Bayless the pass to Vasquez. Second chance shot. Monroe, no good.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Irving kicks to Griffin. Takes a 3. Can't get it to go. And Milwaukee will come the other way. Now Bayless. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. The feed to Monroe. And he gets it to go.
3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. The defense had better start buckling down and tightening up.
Guys, they are getting exposed in terms of their low post defense.
Now, here is Irving. Defense is right there. No good from 11 feet.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Here is Bayless. And so it's a close.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. You look at Jimmy Butler. He's really been playing well.
And what he gives his team, guys, is an edge. He just lights up an arena when he gets it going. And in that first half, young fella had it going.
Not just an edge, though, Greg. I think he gives them a confidence and a swagger they wouldn't otherwise have. And he's a special player to have around, no doubt about that.
And on the floor for Dwayne Casey starting the second half. Jimmy Butler is out there with Griffin. Then there's Ellis. And it's Vucevic. And it's Conley in at the point guard. Now here's Carter Williams. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Monroe outside. Fires high post. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 6 rebounds in the game. Butler kicks to Conley. Griffin a screen on Carter Williams to the middle. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
Really as close as you can get to an and one right there. He almost had it.
So he gets them both. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Milwaukee trails by 8. Vucevic with the block. And here comes the break. Ellis wide open. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. 7 points for Ellis.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
And really just trying to take the wind out of their sails here, I think. You know, they're on the wrong end of a run and need to just kind of exhale.
Yeah, sometimes you just need to stop the bleeding. Things were starting to spiral completely out of control, and I think a timeout was a no-brainer there.
Andre Drummond's checked in for Vucevic. Middleton dishes to Carter Williams. Feeds it to Monroe. Back to Carter Williams. And that one's good. Carter Williams has got his second basket of the night.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Another gap in the defense found there, and they've really had their number today.
Parker, a screen on Conley. Carter Williams, the pass to Parker. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. The jump shot from the baseline is right on target. Antetokounmpo's got 7 points.
The defender was spinning around like an agitator in a washing machine after that crossover.
I think you're right. Looks a little bit dizzy after that one. Sound offensively. Really no other way to put it here in the second half.
There's really no comparison between the teams in terms of the way they've both shot the ball since the break.
Here's Antetokounmpo after the made shot from Monte Ellis. Monroe, no good.
All the defender had to do there was just stay close to him, and he did.
Butler kicks to Griffin. On the wing, Ellis, defended by Middleton. Monte Ellis again. Ellis has got 9 points now in the quarter.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Carter Williams kicks to Antetokounmpo. And Butler sends it back. Ellis with it. Now guarded by Middleton. Ellis dishes to Conley. Outside Griffin. Drummond with a screen on Monroe. Parker against Butler. 4 on the clock. Here's Griffin. And again, it's Atlanta.
A very hot shooting second half has seen them bring that field goal percentage way up.
Yeah, and they're cruising right now, looking to add to the lead.
Now here's Carter Williams. They set the pick. Here's Parker. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
You love the closeout on that possession.
Excellent defense, active, and he made it a very tough shot for him.
Drummond a screen. Back to Conley. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin. Griffin's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And there's a minute 45 left in the third quarter. Monroe kicks to Antetokounmpo. Stolen by Conley. Here's Ellis. And they cash in right away with the quick shot. Ellis has got 11 in the second half. Milwaukee trails by 19.
Timeout call.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. You have to like what we're seeing from Monte Ellis.
They don't seem to have any answers for him. They need to review their game plan and look for a way to cool him off.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. John Henson's checked in for Jabari Parker. Mayo comes in for Antetokounmpo. Vasquez, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And Jared Bayless subbed in for Carter Williams. Now here's Vasquez. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
Solid work on the back end of that play.
Yeah, finished hard with 2 hands on the stuff.
Yeah, nothing extravagant, guys, but again, no need on that one.
Here's Irving after the basket by Milwaukee. His 3-pointers off the mark. Vasquez with it. Down low. Here's Henson. Drops in the layup for 2. Henson's got 8.
Superb assist there. He played the role of the maestro on that one.
Thompson outside. Pick by Haywood. Off the pick. Thompson misses.
And honestly, not real happy with the shot selection on that one.
Yeah, clearly a brain fade there. He's got to be a little smarter in his choice making.
Here is Bayless. Monroe kicks to Mayo. He dishes it to Henson. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Here's Monroe, and that comes off the assist by Jared Bayless. And it's 8 points for Greg Monroe. Now here's Thompson. 5 points in the game. Picked by Vucevic. Irving for 3. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Atlanta leads by 13. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the 4th quarter. Next. Welcome back as we get ready to start the 4th quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. Milwaukee trails by 13. We've got Vasquez. John Henson out there with Jabari Parker. Then it's Mayo, and it's Bayless in at the point guard position. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Mayo. Rebound, Atlanta. Vucevic has got 7 rebounds in the game. Irving kicks to Vucevic. Passes it to Thompson. Griffin against Mayo. Baseline J on the way. Shot is off. Milwaukee with the ball. trailing by 13. Here's Vasquez. Buries it from three-point range. Vasquez has got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Milwaukee. Ellis outside. The screen from Thompson. Thompson sets the pick for Ellis. Ellis draws the double. The shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Good, and the assist goes to Ellis. That's 7 points for Klay Thompson. Mayo kicks to Bayless. Henson with the screen. Bayless the pass to Parker. Mayo dishing to Bayless. Clock at 6. Great use of the pick to create room for the jumper.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
During that break, Dwayne Casey had some words for his team. He laid one thing out there for them, saying, now is the time to eliminate any chance of a mistake. We've got a good lead. Don't take any unnecessary risks or commit a silly foul. Smart basketball from here on out.
Conley kicks to Griffin. Ellis outside. Trying to find Vucevic. Gets it to him. Off target from the baseline. Milwaukee trails by 8. And here is Carter Williams. He kicks to Henson. From 13, here's Antetokounmpo. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
Atlanta leading by 6. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Fast break, Milwaukee. Middleton against Ellis. Now Carter Williams. Parker drives in. The basket good off the assist from Carter Williams. Now just a 4-point Atlanta lead. They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
Excellent display of team play.
And guys, Sade comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth operation.
Sade, I like that, Greg.
The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way. And that sends Blake Griffin to the free throw line. It's on Jabari Parker. Greg Monroe, he's checked in for Milwaukee. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Butler's checked in. Here's Middleton. He feeds it to Carter Williams. Charity stripe shot. No good off the front iron.
And good defense there to play up and get a hand in the face.
Well, he's got a tough mindset. He's confident as a defender. And when you combine those two things, it makes it real hard to score on him.
Atlanta again missing. Milwaukee trails by 7. The pass to Antetokounmpo. Middleton outside. Carter Williams, a screen on Conley. Middleton drives in. Rebound, Atlanta. Vucevic has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Butler.
Oh, wow.
That's a beautiful jam.
And he just punishes the D for falling asleep at the wheel.
Yeah, a little disorganized that time, and the result, 2 points in the loudest way possible.
Guys, there has to be better rim protection than that, though. Not very good.
Oh, that was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Kia.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Now here is Conley. This is to Griffin. Fires from 14. Milwaukee with the rebound.
Even though he isn't having the best of games from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him.
There's the dish to Parker. And the layup is good. Now just a 5-point Atlanta lead.
I mean, you never expect to get opportunities that easy coming down the stretch of a tight game.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
Atlanta calls timeout. They're in front by 5. 1:16 left to play here in the fourth. Kyrie Irving's checked in for Atlanta.
Kyrie Irving.
1:16 left in the fourth quarter. Well, their passes to Irving. Right side, Griffin. Whistle blows. That's going to be a travel.
And really, in a game this close, you can ill afford to have too many of those.
Turnovers are killers. I mean, you've got to play smart and take advantage of every opportunity.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. They're trailing by 5. 1:02 left in the fourth. .102 left in the fourth quarter. They double him with Butler. Middleton dishes to Antetokounmpo. Parker kicks to Carter Williams. There's a screen. Nails it. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his way.
This could be a turning point.
Critical possession right here.
Irving kicks to Griffin. There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Vucevic.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And really, he does that one as well as anyone. Kev, you're right. That's like his signature move once he goes airborne.
We got 33 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And so they foul intentionally.
That's his first personal foul.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game.
Yeah, showing off a really smooth stroke there, and that will add to their lead.
Carter Williams kicks to Monroe. Shot is off. Great D that time from Vucevic. Guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
Sure can, because they've earned the win.
Irving passes to Ellis. Kicks it to Griffin. Fades and shoots. Bullseye.
Just look at how quickly the lead has grown here over the last few possessions.
Clear case here, partner, of saving their best for last. Quite a run.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. They trail by 9. Just 2 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
Yeah, they can game plan all they want, but unless they can put more time on the clock, I think this bad boy's over.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure what they hope to get accomplished with this time out here.